Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to Heaven's Vault. We are currently on Renaki, a market moon by all accounts. There's a robot up there. Who is this Amadu, mistress? I don't know. Huyang said he might know something. But Huyang might just have been showing off that he spoke to someone.
A fountain was messing about in the middle of the square, spitting at passers-by.
Can you imagine a fountain like this on Elbereth? Just spilling water into the street. Where does the water come from? Is it a wellspring right here? No, mistress. I believe the water is pumped up and cycled. So, a show of wealth then. We can buy. This place is so wealthy. Throwing water about like it's nothing. I'd never even heard of Renaki until Huyang mentioned it. This place doesn't seem wealthy compared to Eox. Eox is staggeringly wealthy, mistress. Eox is wealthy enough not to trade. That's one way of looking at it. So we're looking for someone, but let's go up to this robot because this is curious to me. Oh, they seem to sell everything here. Oh, that's a canvas. Look in here. Those are lizards, aren't they? Gecko. All colours. What am I going to do with a gecko? You sell lizards? Or geckos? Buy gecko? Finest gecko, it climbs walls. Can reach hard to reach places. How much does one cost? Just out of curiosity. 33. 33 what? 33. Good age for a lizard. Gecko now or gecko later? What is going on? 6, I'm gonna buy a gecko. I will not carry it, mistress. That'll be a sour lemon 6. You'll like it. You two will be friends. You can bicker about me behind my back. I am not having a gecko clambering around inside my lower drawers. Gecko? Gecko now, please. Good choice. Let's see what you've brought. I prefer ancient and mysterious things. Oh no. Offer something small. Offer the wooden figurine of a reaching god. Offer the blunted sword with a serrated edged blade. Do I need the figurine of a reaching god? I feel a gecko is more important than a wooden figurine of a reaching god. Let's try that. Maybe this? Well, it's not the best piece. But it's not enough. Oh. Well, I tried. You know how old the figurine is? So it is weak. Fragile. There's something else small. What else have we got? We've got a heavily... We're not going to offer the heavily scratched brass telescope because that, I feel, is important. What's something else? I don't really want to offer the shard of a hardboard from a hull either. We've got something valuable. What do we have here? The brass spherical device. Do you know what? Maybe we're not going to buy a Gecko. I feel like everything we have is important and I don't want to throw it away yet. I also feel like a Gecko that could reach hard to reach places could be useful. I was going to go with your price is too high. We tried. As you wish. We tried. Maybe I'll come back later. Tell me, do you know a man named Amadou? That's who we're looking for, Amadou. Gecko called Elinara, my mother's name. I don't want a Gecko, but the robot does. My mistress is attempting humor. Not robot Gecko. Gecko live Gecko. Gecko very practical. Very clean. No bathing. What is it used for? This is the most bizarre conversation I've had this entire game. Gecko eats flies. You snaffle Gecko? Good price. But you don't know Amadou. Can I leave? Everyone knows Amadou. Amadou does not buy geckos. I don't know where.
I could smell fried meat, spiced apple, fresh leather, wealth.
Yes, now what are you? Do you still work? It may be a private space, mistress. Then we'll ask if they know Amadou. Perfect. Oh god, there's lots of them. Who are you? I'm looking for Amadou. You found him. Perfect. What do you want? I was told you could help me. You want a servo? Are you buying? You've got one already. I'm not here about robots. Then what do you want? I've come to ask you about an ancient observatory. That's a strange thing to ask a servo dealer about. And what makes you think I know where any observatory might be? A friend of mine told me to talk to you. So, the little Eoxian with the big ears has sent a bigger Eoxian. But what is my discovery worth to this one? I have found an observatory, it's true. You buy robots as well as selling them? No, let's not do that. The observatory is just a ruin? I assume. Is that so? Are you sure? I'm a scholar. I read things. So you're here from sheer curiosity? No other reason? That's right. Yes, I'm not here to plunder. I like old books. Now we are making progress. Tell me, how much do you like them? Ah, god damn it. Alright then, what do you want? These people fleecing me. This is a fine looking robot you have. I'd happily trade the robot, but this isn't mine to trade. You can't have my robot, or I want to know what you have before I agree to anything. I want to know what you have before I agree to anything. That's a smart move right there. How old is the observatory? What state is it in? Let me tell you about the observatory. I've walked its corridors, seen ancient machines. It is built on 3 levels, each is circular, each wider than the one above. So that it looks like it must topple from the sky, and yet it stands. But perhaps that is enough for you. I'd happily trade the robot, but it isn't mine to trade. Well, it doesn't belong to me. 6 is watching me. I don't see anyone else around. Mistress, please. I am not yours to sell. Trust me, 6. This is the best thing for you. Oh dear, that wasn't where I expected that to go. That does not seem likely. Are you going to cut away 6's head? Yeah, because none of these have heads. Certainly not. My servos are in prime condition. That they don't have heads is their decision. Yours is a masterpiece. I don't like your terms. Gotta be something else you want, surely. I could tell you about the corridors of glass. The machines like gigantic servos buried deep below the crust. Are you sure you won't trade? I won't trade. So be it. And so the observatory is lost once more. I'll find it myself is the one that's calling to me, but just tell me if maybe if I threaten him it'll work. Tell me. I'm a businessman. You'll find the door is over there. Welp. Such a pity. But if you ever find a servo, think of poor Amadou. His business is drying up by the day. Mistress, what just happened? I almost sold you 6. I don't trust that man. Other than I could spit. No point trading a robot for a false lead.
A fat man with a scarf flashed a cheeky smile at me as he walked away.
Remark. This place is so happy. I can't imagine Elbereth being like this. Wealth and distance from Ajax. Ah, that was 6. Whoops. So. Ooh, berries. And other fruits. Amazing all these fruit sellers don't end up fighting each other. Quite possibly they do. Good question. Here's what I don't understand, 6. The boat, buried under the dust on that moon. How did Renbar know it was there? Not really sure what else we could do here other than walk around and see if we can talk to some interesting people. That is a very good question, mistress. We can interact with that man over there. We can look at these pots. Jars for water. Or oil, perhaps? Pottery. They can't sell all of these, surely. Unless they break them after every meal. It's a tradition. Half of these stalls don't have merchants. Aren't they worried about thieves? Perhaps these people are rich enough to be honest. Or perhaps the punishment for stealing is extreme. Let's speak to this lady here. She looks like she has a lot of books. Books? Not many on Elbereth can read. Do people here read? Of course we read. But did you say Elbereth? Yes, I'm from Elbereth. Oh. Elbereth isn't very nice, I'm told. Unlucky places never are. No, I suppose not. Yes? My name is Alia. Can I help you? I was reading. I'm sorry to trouble you. I'll let you read. Good faith to you, lady. Oh, okay. Well, that was the back out conversation. I must get back to my work of reading. Excuse me again. Sorry. Hello again. What's your book? Oh, she looks a little bit angry now. I like books. There's nothing wrong with that, is there? What? I just asked you what is your book. I love books too. Do you? I barely have any. You're surrounded by books. You're surrounded by books, aren't you? Well, I suppose so. But they're all the same book. Oh. I have a friend who loves reading. He was here on Renaki quite recently. I see. His name is Huyang. I wonder if you met him. I'm sorry. I don't think so. What do you mean? You mean he sailed here? Did you? Yes. I work on Eox. There are libraries there. Eox? I've always wanted to visit a real library. Eox has 3. Thousands of books. Some are so old no one can read them. You're teasing me. I'm quite serious. I'd love to see it. I mean, you can come back with me. But I couldn't ever sail. My soul is pure and I'll keep it that way. What do you mean by that? Only what everyone knows. The rivers damage the souls that sail them. I love sailing as well as books. How appalling. I'm sorry, but most people wouldn't just say it like that. Oh dear. Doesn't your husband complain? Excuse me? I'm an archaeologist. I find old sites. Ruins. I'm interested in history in other places. Really? I read books for the same reason, I suppose. But I'm sure you're on the wrong moon. There's nothing like that here. How can you see the nebula if you don't sail? Do you really think like that? You don't find you lose anything out there? No, not really. I lose my way sometimes, I get lost. But not my soul, if that's what you mean. The priests of the Great Loop are very clear about it. The rivers strip your soul. I wonder if that's got anything to do with stopping people going around and finding things. It's what they're made of, after all. They're clear on that, are they? And how do you think they get from moon to moon? Excuse me? I don't get much time. My father will have me back at the accounts soon enough. Well. Is this your bookstore? I look after it for my aunt. They're mostly the same book. What is the book? The printers have a print of one book and they roll it out. Same as the bread makers do. Can I buy a book? It's gonna be the Great Loop book, isn't it? Like the Bible. You'd have to ask my aunt. Aren't you minding the shop? I'm not sure where she's got to. Do you know Amadou the servo dealer? Let's see, we found him, but let's see if she knows any extra information. Yes, I do. Why? Is he trustworthy? He's a highly respected person. That is not the same thing. That's not what I asked. His whole business is built on trust. But then, I would say that. He's my father. Oh, fuck. Be well. Damn it.
The size of this place was nothing compared to Elbereth. But it was more packed with life. More colour, more people, more business, more hope.
That could have gone better. See, if I knew that she was his daughter, I may have approached that a little bit different, but oh well. Hey look, it's a stall full of shoes. Shoes? Where's the shopkeeper? Where are the shopkeepers? This is weird. I could steal a pair and run off in them. Perhaps they are so badly made they would trip you up. Oh, brilliant. I like her. Mistress? I assume the bookkeeper, right? Yeah. Well. Okay, so we haven't really achieved much here. We've gone to a Gecko store, found Amadou and talked to his daughter, but we haven't really advanced the storyline in any way, shape or form. But I'm afraid we've kind of run out of time. So, I am going to thank you all very much for being here. Please like, subscribe, let me know what you think. Your comments are greatly appreciated. And as always, I'll see you next time.